Ever wondered what sickle cell pain really feels like? It has been described as shards of glass circulating through the veins. It is a deep and unrelenting ache that is truly unbearable. Since spoken word and poetry has been an outlet for me, I'd like to share my piece on how sickle cell pain actually feels. And it is deep and personal to me, so I hope you do enjoy this piece. Before we get into that, I'd like to share 4 different tips that can potentially help you stay out of the hospital and from being admitted. Number 1 is prescription medication. You should not wait until the pain gets too intense, until it spirals out of control for you to take prescription medication. If you have pain medication that works for you, take it when you start to feel something coming on. Once it is spiraled out of control, it's harder to gain control of this pain, and sometimes the hospital admission or the hospital stay is the last resort. So if you have prescription medication, take it. Do not wait until it gets way too intense, because at this point it may be harder to gain control. And one thing that I'd like to note is having your prescription medication should be like having your water, should be like how you take your phone with you. It should be with you at all times. Sickle cell is so unpredictable, and so when you feel something coming on, it can be within a few seconds before it is intense. So always have your pain medication with you so that you can start the treatment early. Number 2 is hydration. Hydration, hydration, hydration. Medication, hydration. Have your water with you at all times. You should be drinking at least 2 liters a day. So make sure that you are always hydrated, because dehydration can also cause a crisis. So hydration is key. When you are in a full-blown crisis, hydration is key. Whether or not you are in pain, hydrate. And make sure that you couple this with some chlorophyll or some type of greens. You can have a smoothie, have some soup, have something that helps to flush your system. You want to flush away those blockages. So hydration is key. Number 3 is breathing. Breathing can be so overlooked, and when we are in pain or dealing with something that is uncomfortable for us, we tend to have shallow breathing. So make sure that you are mindful of this and that you take slow, deep, rhythmic breathing. Inhale until you cannot inhale any longer, and then exhale until you cannot exhale any longer. Try to avoid holding your breath, as this can cause more pain. It can worsen the pain if you hold your breath. So do not inhale and hold for 4 counts. Exhale, hold for 4 counts, for instance. Inhale and exhale. Have it rhythmically, a rhythmic flow, so that you are not holding your breath, which can lead to a more intense feeling of the pain. So breathing deep and not shallow is truly helpful to help oxygenate your cells. Number 4 is distraction. Distraction helps because it helps to take your mind off of the pain. What I like to do is watch a comedy or watch stand-up or scroll through some funny social posts, or even talk or laugh with a family member or friend. Laughter is medicine. So if you can get yourself smiling, laughing, and getting yourself distracted from the pain, it can truly help until those medications kick in and that you can get some sleep, so that the meds and the sleep can do its job. So what do we have? We have medication, hydration, breathing, and distraction. Those 4 tips hopefully can help you with those dreaded hospital admissions. So here's my piece on sickle cell entitled Agony. My RBC count fell. Shit, better prepare to go to hell. The experience I'm about to courageously tell is my affliction with sickle cell. Living each day as it is carefully selected, the ocean within my veins ceases to flow. Misguided and misdirected, my breathing, my movements change from fast to slow. So I shall commit to paper a torture. From the many of mankind, this I must escape. My red blood cells make me distinctive. It cripples me, leaving me helpless. It dampens my spirit, making my heart bleed. It threatens me. I have many limits. There are times it even hurts to breathe. My affliction spells out agony, written on my face, spoken through my words. It's not fully known to everyone or understood who has not experienced what I have. The effort to move is mighty. Like my epidermis and subcutaneous layers are ripped. Knives, piercing, stabbing, scraping, turning inside. Constant throbbing. Patience and nutrients are my only remedies. Sometimes I find darkness and separation of my body, my psyche, physically, mentally, scarring, internally helpless, feeling alone in this mess. Need to be exorcised out of this unbearable stress. So close to just giving up, but I continue to bless, just allowing myself to rest. Oh, sickle cell. So close to hell as it can be, though enlightening for what it allows me to see. The degree of severity manifested in this body will vanish completely, as this is my plea, freed from this intense, dreadful agony. Thank you for joining me today. I truly hope you were able to get some insight on how to manage a sickle cell pain crisis. And I hope you enjoyed my piece entitled Agony. Remember that you are stronger than the pain. Blessings.